Okay, so we're going to check the squish or adjust it. Let's give you a basic idea. Sure the gasket doesn't come with it. So this is the first time we've looked at it since we've come off the track at Silverstone, when the clutch was slipping massively. And because the clutch was slipping, I couldn't put my foot down. Because I couldn't put my foot down, I think it's created a little bit of detonation, which if you look at the piston, you can see around this area here, it's just starting to detonate slightly on the piston. So we'll have a look at the other one as well, just to see what that's done. But almost certainly that was caused by me not being able to put my foot down properly, because the clutch just slipped. Which if you have a look at the video, you'll see that. Normally at the end of a race we'd come in and we do what you call a plug chop, which is you rev it to maximum revs, then through a couple of gears and then dip the clutch, let it stall, and that will give you an indication of how the engine is running, rather than leaving it on tick over and drive it back to the awning or park firmly, wherever you've got to go to. But we couldn't do that at this particular meeting with the clutch slipping and everything, so now that one is fine. Well, no death there. Hardly anything anyway. So we'll have to decide on, probably thinking about it, we're probably better putting it back together as it was, and then when we do the test day at Silverstone, Silverstone, Donington on the 22nd or 23rd of September, well 3 weeks tomorrow, we'll do a test day at Donington if they're running it, and hopefully it'll be dry, and then we can make the necessary adjustments if we've got any detonation then. These were new pistons at Silverstone, so I'll be using them again. The GP. So if you get detonation on a piston like that, you just need to clean it off with a very fine emery. If it was severe, probably well, you can still clean it off if you haven't got any other pistons available, but we'll just clean that off with a bit of very fine emery. Take the ring out. WD. A bit of fine emery. If you don't clean it up, it just encourages detonation for the next run out, and in fact if you've made adjustments you wouldn't know whether it's stopped detonating, so you get rid of it before you start. That's the way to go. This is, I think, 600 wet and dry, so it's not very abrasive at all. Just at the far edge you can see a fraction, and just down here, so a little bit more. So when you look at that now, if it wasn't for the black bit you'd think it was brand new. So with the WD. Ring. Piston ring. Make sure that's nice and free, which it is. These are Meteor pistons, and Derek Price from Magnum Motorsports supply them at a very competitive rate. And we're using 53.96. Oh, wrong way. Deliberate mistake. It's embarrassing now. Obviously I'll get a bit of stick for that. At least I noticed it. Excuse me. Right. So we were down, well, we felt we were down on power at Silverstone. Oh, sorry. What we now think it is because of the slipping clutch. So all our settings really are going to be the same for Donington, but we're hoping we'll be a bit quicker because the clutch won't be slipping. I will actually need to speak to Nick Bowler about the gearing. We could actually give him a ring in a minute and see what he suggests for Donington. There is a torque setting for these nuts, but I've done it that many times. I use my elbow. Right. So let's just see if Nick Bowler's available. Another team chat. No point in leaving a message.
Please leave your message after the tone. To record your message
again. So, moving on. I'm now thinking we've had a bit of detonation on the pistons. We should really replace them. So we're going to ring Pricey but Nicey at Magnum Motorsports and order some new pistons.
Hi Carl.
Hi Derek, how you doing?
I'm alright, yeah.
Good lad.
Yeah, alright. Yourself?
Yeah, not bad. Struggling on,
Struggling on.
as you do.
Yeah.
Right.
Silverstone, alright?
No, it was crap. Yeah, we. Well, on the testing, it was great. 3 sessions out. We were on. It was dry. We were on lap record pace, and we thought, well, that's it. We're sorted. And then on the first, we qualified 7th, which wasn't that good, but it was chucking it down. So it was. We were there or thereabouts. And then in the first race, we were on slicks, and I was looking at the track thinking, it's bone dry. I was looking over the fence thinking, it's bone dry, and then people were arriving with wets on, and I was thinking, what are they doing with wets on? Anyway, when we got pushed on the track, it was obviously wet. So I just came in. I had a bit of a bump on the first lap, and then came in, and then the second race was dry, I think, and it just didn't seem to be quite on it, and we couldn't work out why. And then in the third race, when I was going out, the clutch was slipping hugely. Yeah. So when I look back at the video, the clutch was actually slipping in the second race, but I just couldn't. I didn't realise, which is a bit annoying, really, because I would have thought that I'd have picked up on that. But anyway, I didn't pick up on it, and so I think the reason we were down in the second race was because the clutch was not pulling quite well. So I'm just putting it all back together now. I've just got a clutch off on its way. It's arriving tomorrow, and but we had a little whisper of detonation on the rear cylinder, which I think was probably because I was feathering the clutch because I couldn't put my foot down in the last race. So, but I'm just thinking, could you send me a couple of pistons, Derek? If you would, please. And just in case, I'm going to start with the pistons that are in it, but depending on how it goes, if I get a bit more depth, I'll have to change something and then put the new pistons in. So I'm doing a bit of a blog at the moment, and I'm pre-warning people that I'm in the workshop doing this blog thing that one of the mates has suggested I do. So when I'm on the phone to you, I'm actually videoing it on the GoPro, which will then edit some bits in and out and all the rest of it. So I'm just promoting you, Derek. Magnum Motorsports, Meteor Pistons. Yeah, Meteor. Exactly, Meteor Pistons, and but they have been fantastic for me. You know, I've been absolutely awesome pistons, and the right price. You know, so.
Yeah, no, it's good. Make it cheaper for people.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah.
And possibly more people can do it.
Yeah, that's right. Well, that's what we're looking for.
Yeah.
And hopefully, when everyone sees this blog, everyone will be thinking, I'll have to have a go at that.
Yeah, hopefully they will.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So.
No, hopefully they will then.
Great.
Right, okay, I'll get them off to you.
Good lad.
No problem. Alright, Carl.
All right.
Speak to you soon.
Thanks a lot,
Bye.
Derek. Bye. That was Derek Price, Magnum Motorsports, commonly known as Pricey but Nicey. Okay, I feel a bit bad for saying it's pricey but nicey, but he's not pricey really. It's a very, very good price. So Magnum Motorsports are competitive for pistons, Meteor pistons. So we're going to put the engine back on now. So probably best fast forward, because this is a bit more tricky getting it on than getting it off, lining the holes up and stuff. So this might take a while.